Approved is presented, and we'll go ahead and open up the meeting. Kelly.
Henry County Commission, Henry County, Missouri, Thursday, August 14th, 2025, 15th day of the July term. The Henry County Commission met pursuant to adjournment at the courthouse in Clinton, Missouri. Those members present were Jim Stone, presiding commissioner, Jake Bradley, South District Commissioner, Mark Larson, North District Commissioner, Kelly Merritt, County Clerk. 9 a.m. Commissioner Stone brought the meeting to order. The minutes from the Tuesday, August 12th, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Larson made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Bradley seconded the motion. Motion carried. The closed minutes from the Tuesday, August 12th, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. Expenditures from the following departments were approved to be paid. Law enforcement, GR, General County Government, Court Administration, Admin Handling Cost Fund, Road and Bridge, 27th Circuit Treatment Court. Commissioners discussed the emergency management request for funding from the state for next year. Commissioner Larson made a motion to hire a second full-time employee beginning January 1st, 2026. Commissioner Bradley seconded motion. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. Mark Harden, Emergency Management Director, visited with the Commission regarding the state grant. Dennis Bowers, Road and Bridge Supervisor, attended the meeting. He updated the Commission on the various projects of the Road and Bridge Department. Commissioners reviewed and approved senior citizens tax relief applications. Commissioner Bradley shared that Dylan Rodert from the Corps of Engineers reached out to him again regarding the MOU that they sent earlier in the spring. Jake shared that he had spoken with townships involved and feel as though they were on board to sign the MOU. Commissioner Stone shared that Jake needed to talk to Dennis about it. Commissioners would like Dylan to come to a meeting and talk about the MOU. Commissioners asked Dennis Bowers to return to the meeting to discuss the MOU. Dennis shared his feelings on the MOU and that he isn't against some of the requests, but is highly against some of them. Dennis shared that he believes that they are private roads. At 11:04 a.m., Commissioner Larson made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Commissioner Bradley seconded. Motion carried.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
Motion been made and seconded to accept the minutes as presented. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If you guys remember at the township meeting, I had told the townships that if they wanted, I need to fix that, their planning and zoning information online, that I'd be glad to put it on our website. Last week, Windsor finally approached me and said we would like to put our planning and zoning on their website.
Oh, they did.
So, they're the first ones to launch, but we do finally have some planning and zoning on our website. So I made a tab called planning and zoning so people can go to it and find their info. So it'll just make it easier for people looking. Wow, that is some good idea.
Yeah, makes it a lot simpler.
Is it the city of Windsor or?
Windsor Township.
Windsor Township.
that it may change.
Yeah, they told me, Darlene told me that she thought there was gonna be some updates to it. But we made sure that the last one I had was January 8th of 98. That was the most current, which is what they're currently working off of. But it would be nice to have all of them on there, but I'm not gonna do it without the permission of the township.
Right.
I don't know how many phone calls we get from cell phone tower companies, just
Mm-hmm.
constant.
Monson.
That one's Gale's, but the next two are yours.
You want to pull the tab?
Yeah, you can. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
have a couple contracts that Rick brought me. One is for the city of Calhoun and one is for the city of Montrose to collect their taxes like we just did for Windsor and Clinton. And then the one application that you guys denied last week for the senior citizens because of the trust paperwork that we, I just need you guys to sign that letter. So I can sign that.
Do what? Either the paper.
Sorry, I still didn't hear
No, I was just talking to myself.
you. Oh, okay. Separate all the exact same.
Mhm.
So we have to have a motion on the contracts.
Mhm.
But hold
pardon?
on.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. I know we did Windsor's back in July. I was trying to figure out how we did that.
Also did Deepwater too, if I remember correctly.
Huh?
I think we did Deepwater.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Deepwater was the last one. And what do we got? The city of Calhoun.
Gonna put on a show for us, isn't it?
Yeah, no rain, but plenty of light.
Yeah. Well. Payment wet,
Did you see where?
sprinkle.
My husband's working up by Blairstown and he says it's storming pretty good up there.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Mm.
So
Say it looks like it would be.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
So you need
Okay.
a motion for the
Done.
each
Yes.
one
Yeah,
individual.
individuals.
When you got your hand,
I got Montrose.
I'll make a motion to. How you want that
Okay.
worded?
Sign the contract between the city of Montrose and Henry County to collect taxes on behalf of the city of Montrose.
Okay, I'll make a motion to
Do that.
sign the contract with the city of Montrose to accept the taxes on behalf of Henry County.
There you go.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded to go into contract with Montrose, the city of Montrose to collect taxes. All in favor, our voice roll call, Mark.
Yes.
Yes.
Jim, yes. Motion carried. Okay. And then, have one more. Now entertain a motion on this for the city of Calhoun.
I'll make a motion to accept taxes on behalf of the city of Calhoun for Henry County.
Yeah.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded to accept taxes of the city of Calhoun and to accept it for the taxes. So yeah,
Yes, Mark.
Yeah, Jake, yes.
Jim, yes. Motion carried. Good morning. Mhm.
How's it going, Aaron?
Good, you?
Not too bad. How was your trip?
Branson?
I thought you went down to
Yeah,
Nashville.
I'm trying to get all of it in. We went to Branson this last weekend. Tennessee was nice, yes.
Yeah, it looked fun.
Yeah, just the wife and I. It was kind of cool.
So you was telling me about it at
Yeah,
your event that you was gonna head down there.
yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
I can't think of the street where all the bars are in. I can't think of the name of it. It's not our cup of tea, obviously.
We're down Branson,
No, this was
no.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Nashville.
Oh,
It's cool to go
at
there.
Nashville.
Yeah,
I want to say Bill Street. but
what
that's
is that?
Memphis.
I know. I keep drawing a blank on the name. It was neat to see it. And,
Yeah.
You know, all the music stars own all those bars. It was kind of cool to go in there, but yeah, we went in there on a Sunday, at
Oh.
like noon, and they were already kicking people out. So, that was our one day in the city. The rest of that day, out.
There's
outside
one.
of it.
What's the one
That's better.
across the street? It's up towards AT&T building. Across the street, and there's a big car, and you can go up and sit out on top.
I haven't
There was a
been there.
couple of stairs.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was nice though.
Yeah, if
Andrew
you,
Jackson's house was down there. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Got to see this whole farm. It was really
Mhm.
neat. The history there was really cool.
Huh.
And that's one of the highlights, honestly. Getting out and seeing
there's a
the
lot of
history.
stuff
Yeah.
to look at. The old auditorium, everything down there.
Yeah, we went to the Ryman. And
Yeah.
That was really neat.
Mhm.
Cool stuff. Cool country music games. Down to Branson this last weekend, went to Whitewater. So
Yeah.
our kid is
Well,
she loves water, so we really enjoyed the weekend. Got really hot.
well,
It's
you got-
been a
Yeah,
nice
water.
hot weekend to go.
it was
Yeah.
good.
that's right. It is
It was
hot.
really busy.
The water, I bet, was nice.
Absolutely. The next couple of weekends will be work related, so we'll be over at Calvin in the Deepwater, Windsor. So
Mhm.
Pretty busy.
That's coming
Yeah.
up.
Good stuff, though. Let's do with you guys.
Busy.
Nothing for me, really. It's been pretty low key. It's kind of nice.
I'm
Yeah.
busy. Yes. Who's knocked on the door? What's up?
Aaron.
Karen.
Yeah,
Oh, she had just talked.
gotcha.
Yep. Mine was hot.
Aaron's on the agenda for 9:30, but y'all can start if you want to.
Are you
Are you
prepared
ready?
or you need a little more time?
Oh, I'm good. I'm
All right.
just
All
hanging
right.
out.
TR?
Yep.
What do you want to tackle first?
Well,
We have
Let's
you on the agenda for.
first one, Joe window blinds.
Yeah, window blinds.
Yeah,
is the
that's the first
thing
one.
we have.
Window blinds. There we go.
Why don't you taking notes?
Well,
You get an A today.
never took notes any other time. I figured I better start now.
So I sit for a little bit. So whenever I took over our front lobby, if you've been in there, we have blinds, but they're really long, skinny blinds, like the old school ones, so they move back and forth. Our video visitation is in there, in our kiosk, so whenever you come to put money on instant books, it's all right there in our front lobby. We have kiddos that visit often and then pull on those blinds. We put them back up. Maintenance has helped fix them. It just looked really tacky. So we were trying to come up with an idea rather than replacing the blinds. They kind of cost a couple $100 and continuously replacing the blinds. Something to liven it up a little bit, make it more homey and inviting and business-like. So we travel a lot. Went to Windsor School, Clinton School. There's a couple other businesses here on the square as well that have this vinyl graphics. So it even on this window, it would attach to the inside, so you would be able to see out but not see in as well. I mean, it allows light in the windows, but you won't be able to see in quite clearly. But we wouldn't have to worry about any of the blinds. So that's where we got this idea of actually the school districts that we visit have it on there. Well, that would be really neat. And then we would kind of put up blinds at home so the kids won't be able to see.
Is that something like what the pediatric place has got on their window?
Exactly.
I think
Okay.
so. They got.
So the cool part about it is you can design these with anything you want. And if you know much about Jackie, she likes to doodle in her free time. And she also is a really good, she's like a writer.
Yeah.
Creative writer. Yeah. She's an awesome lady.
The way that she speaks, I could tell she would be a really
she really
good
does.
writer.
You know when it's a
Yep.
stressful day when you walk in and her head's down and she's writing or she's playing her guitar. And I just turn around and walk out. I'll catch you later. So Jackie came up. We all sat around the table and said, "Hey, look, what can we do with this? What's some thoughts?" And obviously, our sheriff's office is community oriented. So we wanted to stick around with that, and our slogan is 21st. So that drawing is actually Jackie's, it's not the businesses. So that's kind of, when you look at our sheriff's office, when you're looking at it, there's 3 main windows. So there's 6 panes, and then on the very top, there's like really small panes like that. So you can see on the very top is where the American flag would be, and then the top 3 and the bottom 3. So this bottom portion would be, I think it's going to replace the fountain because the statue doesn't fit right. So it'd be the fountain, and then the courthouse, and then above that courthouse you'll see that's actually the skyline of the businesses here on the square. So the company would come in with the skyline of one of these sides, and then match that to be the skyline. So be the fountain, the tree, the courthouse, and then on the very right hand side, which would be the door. The bottom of the door would be the gazebo. And then the top portion of our door would be our office hours. So one of my pet peeves, whenever you walk into the sheriff's office, is how we treat people. Is if you go in there to file a report, you usually have to wait 30, 45 minutes for a deputy to get there. So we've changed that. When you walk in, you'll get a deputy that's in the office, or detective or myself. We'll go out there and take a report. The other is you'll see that we have papers posted everywhere with tape, and it's not very business-like. When you walk in, it's like walking into the daycare. It's not business-like. So we're trying to change that atmosphere. As simple as it sounds, even posting our office hours of being stenciled and that.
Good to have them up there.
I think that's really about it. So this company, we did some research to try to find a company, Impact Signs out of Sedalia. They're about the only one that we could really find. We talked to some others, but it wasn't really.
Yeah,
The
they're
graphics
good.
is really in their wheelhouse. So there's 2. I think there's 2 in here. Yeah. So there's 2 parts to this. The first one would be the graphics for the actual windows coming into the lobby. But then that second half would be the graphics, which we don't have wrote up, but this would be for the deputies' windows. So if you're looking at the building, 2 windows on the west side would be the deputies' areas. So there's computers and stuff in there too that we would like to be shaded off so you can't see what's on the computer screens. And it's the fascia of our building, so it would just look really business-like. And then the only other thing we would talk to them about, which we get quite often, is if you look at our building, the very far left door is the deputy's door, or entrance for employees. It's not marked, it's just a gray door, so nobody knows what that door is. And then you have our center doors, which is our business door, and you have our far left right door, which is our jail door, and it's not marked either, it's just a big gray door. So people don't know where to go. So we're going to put the same stencil on this door as employee entrance only, just leave this that. And then the far right door is the detention center entrance, so people know that that's the detention center.
That'd be good.
So that's kind of what we're thinking with Impact Science. Just we're going to spend the money on those blinds. We'd rather do it the right way. We also didn't want to go down that because this is a building maintenance issue. We didn't want to start doing things without you guys knowing about it.
What?
That's kind of where we're at with that.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it'd be a good idea. Okay.
Less maintenance for sure.
That is
Yep.
into that.
Yeah.
So really easy company. They came and looked at it. They said this is right in our wheelhouse. They just needed us to get approval to sign this, and I think the page it says in here maybe half of it now or something. And then
60%, I think is what it said.
and then they'll have their team do the actual graphics and they'll lay it out and they'll actually show us exactly what's going to look like. So it looks really cool. We need to tie in our downtown to our sheriff's office. Perfect.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They did our final renovation. They're
I didn't know that. Awesome. Good to know. Any words of wisdom on that?
they're good.
Cool.
Yeah, they do good work.
As
Yeah,
long
they
as
do.
long as it doesn't rain and it gets stuck.
I like
Yeah, no, they're good.
All the work I've seen them do. is
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. We'll move forward with that and we'll bring
Yep.
you guys over the draft too, because we're pretty, it'll be awesome.
So you're doing both of your plans here?
On this one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just.
as long as you guys are good with it,
Yeah.
we started with just the front doors, but if you look at the building, it's just,
You need to decide.
we're proud of it.
It sure does.
Well, it should be.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's almost paid off too.
Right.
We want to keep it nice
Yeah.
and clean like it was.
Mhm.
15 years ago. So
Pretty good.
it's in really good shape building. Keep it going. Yeah, we'll probably just do those and then 2 deputy doors in the side window.
Yeah. I think ours and some of that stuff you're doing there is a great idea. Cause you hear more complaints about that.
Sure. We've already had people talk about the outside too. We asked them to line the, when they mowed at the edge and to do a couple other different things. Just
Yeah.
sometimes we forget it's a business. It really is. It represents us all. So
Mhm.
Yeah, I
let's
know.
take care of it.
Right.
And they are. They jumped right on. it.
Good. Okay.
Perfect.
That was a deputy that was in the wreck.
He's good. Recovery is a
Yeah.
little slow. He came out with some bumps and bruises and
did.
abrasions, but the aftermath is, getting back in the vehicle. It rocked him a little bit. So, but he's doing good.
Yeah. He's doing well. He's back out today.
Busy.
Added.
Kelly said it flipped, rolled, or
Flipped
Yeah, yeah. So went off the right side of the roadway, through some trees, hit some trees,
Mm.
and overturned, flipped into a creek, and was trapped. So it's not often you look at fire as heroes, but yeah, they got him out of the windshield. They kicked in the windshield and pulled him out of the car. So he was trapped inside. He's doing good. We're very thankful. Even the fire, they called it like he's lucky to even walk with, and he is. You see the car, it's yeah, he's very Forgot we have fire in here.
Yeah.
Nah, that's good.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. No, he's thankful and he, yeah, we're all thankful. Thanks for asking. Yes.
Good.
I'd say we're all together on this. So.
Yeah, we were hurting on the vehicles anyway.
We
No,
need a motion.
actually,
He's not.
we're so
with
far
now.
down.
Just
He's
oh,
just-
share
yeah.
him with you
when he
guys.
comes on,
Yeah,
he
oh,
gets
I gotta
his
sign.
bailiff and he's out for a car.
Do you need that signed by us or are you signing it? Or by
I'll
Jen?
sign it as long as you get it.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't think it's a contract.
No.
It's just a,
A
RFP.
if
purchase.
you guys want to.
You make a purchase.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Next.
RFP.
Got him?
Yep. So the way Aaron and I discussed this yesterday is we'll have you guys open them, then I will make copies for you guys and Aaron will get the originals because they're gonna have to. I mean,
Yeah.
these are packets.
Yeah.
And then get back with us.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, okay, start off. The first, mobile farm repair. Well,
I think I did say that they should provide 3 copies. I
Did
did
they?
that.
did it, yeah, you got 3 copies in there.
That's perfect. So you guys can hand them out 4 copies. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Have you got a copy over there?
No.
No.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
over-
original.
There should be 4.
All right,
If not, then they follow the instructions.
okay.
We did that so you guys can hand them
The
out.
first one's on the farm repair.
There's 4 copies
Yeah,
of the
oh.
same one. And
Oh, all the
so
same.
give them a copy.
They're all of them the same. Yep. 3. You got one. Here's the original.
Yeah, Aaron will want that.
Yeah.
I'll look at it at the same time.
Okay.
Do you have a list of
That-
Can I see that?
Is that
stuff to
uh,
uplift the
second
car,
license.
like everything you're wanting on the vehicle?
Somebody asked that,
Is that-
one of the questions. So we just said a standard outfitting, which would be the partitions, a personal partition,
mhm.
the radio, the light sirens, just the bare minimum to get it working, which is a standard outfitting.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we told people was just to mimic that on what that would cost, and then usually, and it says in here too, one of our common issues if I don't know, we have a siren box that's not working. What would it cost for that? So we take it to you, or you come get it from our office, and then you fix the siren box. What would that cost us, kind of thing? Okay. So I know all these will be drastically different on how they're
Yeah,
hooked up.
okay.
That's kind of our idea. One of our issues now is when things break, is how do we fix those on time?
Right.
So really what you plug out then the labor rate per hour. Cause they do it by the hour. either. Okay. All right. Okay, and that was from Smith's Mobile Farm Repair. JV Custom LLC, JS Custom LLC. Yep, going to make for. Well, then. Okay. Three.
Oh,
Two,
that'll explain the questions that I think
Three.
Jake just had.
Thank you.
Thank you.
three, and Aaron, here's the original. Okay. Okay. Fully recorded.
How long do you normally have the cars for?
What?
Do you have them on a rotation?
So, like how long we use them?
Yeah.
Yeah, currently, I mean, it's probably around 6, 7 years.
Okay.
I mean,
Time you go to
we
them.
do it until they don't.
Okay.
One of them's 106,000, something like that. Miles.
The truck was here first when I was here.
Yes.
Last time.
What?
So, and it's still running around. Been a few years that we've had that.
Okay.
So
Standard
are
cost.
these guys gonna do oil change, I mean, the whole maintenance, just,
No, they
Start
won't do
there,
that.
just-
Just the update. for the
just,
equipment.
Yeah.
okay,
And I mean, that's, yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's, yeah, in the future, even if we get somebody employed to do that.
Mhm.
I mean, it's far-fetched. Yeah, but we use Clinton quickly, and
Yeah.
we're in and out really fast. And they put us.
Have you talked to them about it? They probably give you a discount anyway.
They do, yeah, invoices.
If not, I would talk to them, they'll probably treat you.
I always chuckle. They did it when I first started here too, and they had a radio, and they still do in there. So they always listen to the radio too. If you get a call, they're like, "Get it done." Don't worry.
Okay,
Like a pit crew.
J5 custom, looks like $95 per hour. The standard cost of fully equipped patrol car is $24,000. And I don't think it's quite what we've done.
Yeah.
I don't know, have you figured any of those kind of, see what we,
Yeah, it kind of varies, but usually it's around 14-ish. Somewhere
yeah, I
around
thought
there.
I was,
Like a bare minimum admin vehicle is probably like 6,000 to 8,000, and then a patrol car is about 14 to 16.
yeah, okay.
New equipment.
That's a lot. Okay.
I'll just give you a file. I have my file.
Oh, you got it? I'm gonna staple this one then. And keep- Okay. And the next one is vehicle uplifting RFP. Doesn't say who it's from. Okay, and that's from Pursuit Specialties. Clinton. Here's it, here you go. Let you keep it. Thank you. And his spelled out a little different. How to do it. Service call. Okay, he's doing right now. Meeting 95 for January. Okay.
Here, these were extra ones. You can have those. I took each one of them a copy. So Aaron just gave me this. It's a sample of how they're going to, if you'll take one and pass it down. Pass it down. A sample of how they're going to evaluate each one of those.
Okay.
So you can see exactly what they're looking for.
Part of our transparency stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest things is the proposal submission requirements. So when we look at this, we're gonna go through 1 through 7 and make sure that you've met those requirements, and then we'll categorize them on these total
Guidelines.
areas and then the weighted score. And then we made a sample one there, so we all understood like how it's gonna weight it. So if you guys are fine with it, we'll take them back. We'll have a team to sit down and we'll each have one of these, and we'll all score it, and then we'll come together, have a combined score, that'll be the winner, and then we'll bring it back to you guys
Okay.
and show you this, and just say this is the one that was chosen, and if you guys are good with it, we'll vote on choosing it.
I like that.
Yep, that's good. Good idea. Blake Gibson.
Yeah.
That one,
He's pursued
Is it?
specialties.
huh?
Yeah.
Is that down there across from where's that office at? Or is
He
he?
would be behind Show Me RV. Kind of behind Show Me RV and Dollar General.
Oh, back over here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. I just didn't know where he was. Well,
They're purchasing all the equipment and then charging us for it, or we provide it.
It's usually a mixture.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
let's just say there's a lot to this, but like one of these outfits, we buy a vehicle from the Highway Patrol,
Yeah.
and they outfit it all. We usually have a fire extinguisher, the computer, and the radar sometimes, and then they'll buy everything else, and then they invoice us one invoice for all of it, upfitting and the equipment.
Okay.
But if we total a vehicle, wreck a vehicle, or
It's a
decommission a
different
vehicle, which one of that's in here too is decommissioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We take all of that equipment out and then we'll reuse it in another vehicle.
Okay.
That's what we typically do. So you can get we actually bought our patrol tablets, arm bars.
Mhm.
So we have all of those, the spike strips, all of those things are reusable. Usually what you get into, and we'll have that conversation with vehicles soon, but if you buy a 2022, which is what we're buying now from the Highway Patrol, those only stay good for about 2 years equipment-wise. And then when you get into the 2024s, 2025s, you have to buy all the equipment because they don't intermingle.
Doesn't fit.
Yes. So we get about 2 years ish
Mhm.
on upfitting on used equipment, and then you have to buy new. So that's where we're buying new now, is because all of our old equipment is no longer interchangeable.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
one
a
of the
couple of
reasons-
them mentioned the decommissioning and using new and used. I
Yeah.
just wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah,
Your cages
What you
very
was figuring.
seldom ever fit. So,
correct. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why we did this. Is we were hitting a brick wall. We have the state bid, and there's vendors on the state bid that we use. So we don't have to do the contracts or anything. They're on the state bid we use. But if something breaks down or it's a big time delay, we don't know what to do because we can't use anybody else because we don't have a contract.
Yeah.
Decommissioning the vehicle is a huge thing too. So if it breaks down or it's totaled, we need somebody to take all of that out and take all of our striping off. Law enforcement used to sell their vehicles with striping, like taking our badges and stuff off there. So,
mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of all in one shop is what we're after. Just we're trying to get our
Mhm.
stuff done in a timely manner, get back on the road in a timely manner, and we're not riding bikes for very long.
Go walk in the ring.
Slow walk.
It wasn't
Okay.
refreshing. It was a little cool down. I was all right with it. It wasn't pouring.
Yeah.
Well,
See, it's
there you
probably
go.
gonna get humid. So
I think we already, Kelly and I looked at the calendar, we already put it back on for Thursday.
Yes.
So we'll
Thursday?
sit- Yeah, we'll sit down from now to Thursday,
Okay.
complete these, and come back up here and get it all.
Okay.
and look over. Only other topic we had, we wanted to give an update real quick on our grants. We're neck deep in them still, so we submitted and got approved and everything's good with the deputy supplemental, so you'll see we're heavy on that, line item on our budget. They've approved it and everything's good, but it has to go back to the, smart board, most smart board, and then they have to sign the actual contract and it's finalized, so we can't be reimbursed any funds until the most smart board signs the contract. So you'll notice that line item looks really bad. It'll still be put
In
back
this year.
It'll look better in October.
October. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna get the grant and then
what
fix
line
that.
item was that?
it'll be the deputy supplemental under our 22 or 24 line item.
Mhm.
So it'd be like our sheriff's salary, employee salary, and deputy supplemental.
Mhm.
I think it's like 23% right now. And it'll still stay that way. Even after we get the grant, we can't get reimbursed it until October when we do our reconciliation or our, what's that called?
Amended budget.
Amended budget. And then we'll approve to get the grant money back to you.
Okay.
But all's well with that. Really happy because all of our employees across the board got that. So our employees are very happy with that. We're currently working on the Blue Shield. It's due September 2nd. But I wanted to throw those things out there to you. So we have $50,000 on those. We're getting a wide variety of things. And, we talked to a lot of sheriffs last week. And some of them are doing like vehicles. Well, out of 50,000, you get one vehicle on one outfit. So you're using 50,000 for like one or two items. So we decided again to bare minimum, we want to start from the ground up. We have new uniforms. We're working through that. So we'll get these things. They're I forgot the name of them. Those patches. They're
Patches.
plastic patches. So they're not fabric.
Mhm.
They're really cool. They look like a real badge, but they're plastic. So they can wipe off and we can go for a swim. We have those. What are some others? Oh yeah, our training room. So our a lot of our building stuff is 15 years old now, and that includes our monitor in our training room. So our projector, going to the board. So we're going to take down the projector if all this gets approved. Take down the projector and put up a 75-inch TV, and that we won't need a projector. Your tablet or laptop will connect right into the smart TV, and then we can just project off the TV.
With the academy and training.
That worked a lot better.
Office. That was, it was.
We work with our IT, and if all else happens and we have to have a command center or something, we can use that as a multi-prong screen to have our CAD up there and the weather and all of that stuff. So we put some thought into it. Our academy class, we had training yesterday. We have another one today. We are training, and both of it's free. So we're using chairs. A lot of our chairs are old and raggedy. So we have 30 chairs on there altogether. It's like $3,800. computers, 13 computers. So the end of life, I know it sounds crazy, but our building, again, is 15 years old. Those computers are 15 years old. The end of life on those is 7 years ago. And we can't update those after October 15th, something around in there. We have to switch to Windows 11 on all our computers, and those will not update. So
Yeah.
we're putting those on the grant because we're going to have to pay for those one way or another. So we're hoping we can get on this grant. And then one thing we wanted to share is, I don't know how we all feel about LPRs, license plate readers. So that's through Flock Safety. Really cool thing on those. So Johnson is getting 48, something like that. It's a large number of LPRs. Cass County has them. We don't want to share exactly where, but they're on the corridor, 7 Highway and 49. Belton, Raymore, I mean, they're everywhere. Going on down south and to the west of us, they're over there too. So the benefits of these are already huge. We had a burglary out on 18 Highway. The owner, farmer, had it on the camera. We were able to call because we don't have access yet. If we get these, we will. So we called one of our counterparts over to up to the city, and they ran it in the computer. And we got 2 hits, one in Belton, one on Raymore. So we were able to call up there and said, "Hey, this vehicle stole some stuff down here. Can you help us locate it?" They did, and we got our stolen vehicle back. We still never got our side by side. We were able to solve that with Flock. We can go on and on about the success stories of it. I can tell you child abductions, so the Amber Alerts, they are a game changer anymore. Back in the day when you had an Amber Alert, I say back in the day we're transitioning, but you'd have to just have all the cars out on the highway and you hope to find this car with this license plate. Now, you still do that, but you can have cameras, and the odds of those being alerted are very, very high. So now send all the cars over here because they're headed eastbound on 7 Highway. So there's a lot of positives. The other thing on these, if we used it too, they tracked one from Colombia. This was some pretty bad felons down to Kansas City. But even if you don't have a license plate, but you have a sticker, you can actually put in the description of it's a blue truck with a white sticker or whatever the description is, and it will hit on all those vehicles that pass the LPR with that description. So your solvability on your crimes are massively huge, and we're already benefiting from this. So, Clinton got approved, and they're going to get some. I want to say 8 within the city limits.
Yeah.
Too, so.
That's another one of those where you're tracking a vehicle. If we have them, it hits, say, up north, then it hits Clinton, well, they'll be able to tell which way it went by the reading license plate to see which way it goes. So you can easily track it with that work.
What I always tell people, because I understand the arguments for and cons of everything. Yes, it's a database, and yes, it collects license plates. You have to be law enforcement to get into that database, to have access to it like us, to get in there. And every time you hit search on something, it's documented. And there's a record, and we will monitor our local traffic for that. So we will know what you're searching for, we'll know what you're looking for, and it's all regulated. So if you're in there for any malpractices, you'll be terminated, but that's the least of your worries. We're not looking to see how many times you went to your girlfriend's house or your wife's house. That's not our thing. Our thing is the criminal activity, and it's crazy beneficial. So there's no other means of using that information. It's not being collected for anything else but for the criminal activity. Any questions? I know LPRs, it's new, but not new, but it's new for our area. So there's a lot. We're open to any questions on LPRs. We want to talk about it because we don't want this to be a surprise when we submit the grant and it gets approved. Like, oh, where'd that come from?
Right.
We're not like that. We want everybody to know what we're doing with it.
So this just gives you access to it. It's not necessarily putting up cameras or anything.
So it's both.
Oh, okay.
It's both.
Yeah. So we have for our county, this will be 5 cameras. Again, we don't want to share and we will in a closed session or something, share the locations, but they'll be on all of our major corridors. So coming into our town or leaving our town, it'll be on the camera. And then Clinton has them within the city. So our idea on this is when you enter the county, we'll get an alert. So these are stolen vehicles. It can track anything. If you're a sex offender and your license plate's attached to your registration, which it should be, it can alert to that. Expired plates, we don't know if we can that. And then any caution indicator. So if you have warrants, if you're a wanted fugitive, it hits on all of those things. Or if another county has tagged you in there for being a drug trafficker, or if you cross the border so many times, it'll alert to that, that you're like a frequent flyer. Anything like that, it's called a hot list. So we can input, and we've done it, and we're currently doing it. We have somebody here that is interested in the narcotics field. We can put their information in there and it'll alert us wherever we're watching. To say the least. So we don't want to talk too much, but
Right.
yeah, it's already beneficial. So long story short, this is, I want to say 17,000. It's 3,000 per camera, and then one camera has to be 5,000 because it has to be because the
That's
speed you're
mother-
passing it has to be an upgrade. That gets us those cameras and then to the database. So we buy 5 cameras, but the database is about 100,000 cameras that we have access to, including the ones at the border and everywhere. So it's a pretty cool deal.
Yeah, the cameras, everything I know now, just like the weight scale or like Turnpike,
Uh-huh.
they're using them. The big thing about that, everybody and what we've found, you want to wait till you get a mail letter of your bill, because a lot of them, they're going online, pay your bill now. It's not going, it's been hacked. And then they're running off. Then their bill still wasn't. We had one, I forgot it, I think going to Colorado or somewhere like that, and then turned around, paid it, but no, they didn't.
Sure.
And that's what I was talking, well, my brother-in-law lives in Dallas here, said, hey, you want to wait till you get the actual letter from the state, and then we'll pay it.
Now, you won't be getting any tickets in the mail from us. So
Yeah.
the other cool feature is it's live too, video. So we've already thought about if we can get, because dispatch is certified to look at these things, but if they can get a live feed in there, when weather comes, they can actually, because these will be at every corner of the county, you can look at this camera live and see the weather, which would be beneficial too. Yeah, it's kind of a nutshell of it. Any questions or anything?
No.
No.
Sounds beneficial.
Any
Thank
concerns
you.
that we should look into with the company or ourselves while we're looking into this stuff?
Okay.
From your guys' viewpoints.
I don't have any.
I don't either. I don't have it.
You too?
It'd be good.
Excellent job, sir. I was looking for that. Thank you. All right. The only other grant, I know we've talked for a while. We're looking into, and I hate talking about things because we don't want to get anybody like excited about anything. We like the end result being approved and we have it. It's due on the 22nd, but we're looking at a grant to get a scanner or a metal detector here at the base for our checkpoint.
Oh.
So we don't know. It doesn't have a dollar figure attached to the grant yet. So we're calling the state. It's due in 2 days. So we're roughing it. We're jumping on it. But we're hoping to get either an updated metal detector down there, or it'll be like a baggage scanner. So the goal of that on our jury trial days and those big days, you don't have to wait in line. You just stick it in there and go.
Yeah.
It'll tell you. It's smart too, so it has AI in it. And it'll circle, highlight if there's something that's not allowed, it'll stop it. And then it just fast tracks our processes.
Fantastic.
But we're working on that.
Is that a full grant or would that be a match?
It's currently full. Yeah.
Now's the time to get it done.
We're trying, yeah. If not, we'll keep going. The grants are coming. There's another one coming in January. So we're just getting started.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Okay.
Any concerns or anything from citizens or anything on your guys' areas related to us?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys ready for school to start?
Started
I-
again.
I-
Did it start winter already?
See you.
Good to see you, sir.
Then
So, yeah.
real quick,
Oh, the event did so really well. Got to see you out there. It was really good. All the first responders and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
It was really nice. Something to build off of. Something to build off of.
See, I'm hoping you guys could.
Oh yeah, it's gonna plan on being like really fun. It was cool. I heard a lot of good positives. This guy
It was
here
okay. It was okay. The food was
donated,
great.
donating
Yeah.
AEDs, that was huge.
Huh?
They donated AEDs to us, so that was huge for sure.
Calhoun Fire Department donated 80 AEDs to the sheriff's
Yep.
office.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That
so
was
sorry.
huge, that was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we appreciate that greatly.
We're gonna share that post today, but yeah, one of our grant purchases was for AEDs, and because we got to take that off, we could spend a lot more money elsewhere. So
Mhm.
thanks for them and the fire
Yeah.
department.
Fire department's been some heroes this last
Yeah.
month, I tell you. They don't just cook chili, boys. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
And thank you for checking out my AED downstairs. I thought I had it up to date, but I was
You are all up to date.
yay. I don't know how to use it, but if you want to show me how to do that too,
I know somebody who teaches a class.
I know.
Practice, practice.
You gonna let me practice on you, Jim?
Yeah.
I have everything in the basement.
I know.
How'd Pam go?
Camp went good.
Did
Camp went good.
that last one went high?
He was talking about the
Hang
over at
dinner.
the fair, in the home economics building. They was having some heat and moisture issues.
I think that's where when they said he said it got bugs.
Yeah, 4 of them did. They
Yeah,
got-
four of them.
Last year, the same thing happened at the state fair.
Well, when I was in there on Saturday,
That-
it was hot. I mean, and there was mold on things that shouldn't have had mold, and they just need a better.
The hams are supposed to be healthy.
No, I'm not talking about the hands.
Jake, you're gonna get your kids to do hams, aren't you?
I don't know.
That's good.
Let me tell you,
Maybe.
hey,
It's easy.
it's a pretty good investment. I think $70 is what it costs them. And then guess what? You cure your ham, but now you got to babysit it. Now one little boy had to dig through a fire to get his.
The tornado.
Yeah, tornado. That's
Kelly, I'm sorry.
I'm good, thank you.
it's pretty good. Hey, it wasn't-
Take for granted your big cup. It's so full.
I never did hear what the total was they got last night. Did
It
you?
was close to 70,000.
That's all I thought.
68.
Huh?
68,000.
68. Now they was short our
Next year we gotta get that.
And
There's a
steers.
company out on 52 highway that's painting something, Grassman painting, I think it is. Get them in there and bid up some hams.
yeah. Yeah, I thought
Some moldy
I
bug
thought he'd
laying
been there
hands.
last night.
Subtle, huh?
I was expecting I was gonna bid for both of them, just put their name on.
Hams and steers.
Yeah. Steers is ain't about no. Hey, steers, they was
I think last year one of them brought almost 8,000.
oh yeah.
This year they were all 5.
See Jillian that one year I think hers brought it was 10.
Yeah.
But that was the first year and then they kinda like Jeff says, you don't want to be at top all the time for that. So anyway, that it'll run good. Then this year in this one, see that was a big thing, Jackson. That steer it didn't work out. And in fact, Jeff ended up getting it back. And he's gonna sell it at the auction block. He can make $500-600 doing that. But anyway, hey, I can't help it. They still donated a lot of money. Because them steers, well, the highest one won $5 a pound. You're looking at what, 1,300. So there's what you got. Pretty good chunk of change. And then they get to deduct if you ship it. You deduct what the Packers bid. Well, the Packers bid was only
$1.80.
$1.80. And see, hell, market price. go to the auction block, get off. Slaughter cows are higher than that. But depends on what you want to do. If kids show them, just like Aaron. But they didn't have as many steers this year as what they did last year. They had what, 16 or 17 steers, something like that. Takes a while to go through that.
See, my boys would probably do the ham before they do an animal.
Huh?
Chickens are pretty good.
Yeah.
Chickens are crazy.
Hen and chickens.
I can remember when the chickens went for like nothing.
Hey, chickens are high.
Yeah, they're very high.
I don't think boys
The
want
Grand Champion ham at the state fair brought like 83 or 84.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The bacon brought 9,000.
That was some good looking bacon.
$9,000
We used
for
to do the pigs.
Yeah.
Huh?
We used to do the pigs. The kids did
They do what? Pigs?
pigs.
Pigs?
Yeah.
Got the stick?
Mhm.
Got them? That's
They won the
Gotta have that
showmanship.
serious look on your face too.
Yeah.
that girl.
You got me.
no, it's good for them. See, I don't care what they do if they get involved. It's good for the kids.
Teaches discipline.
Right.
You got to take care of them,
You have to
Yeah.
take care of
especially
them.
in the dead of summer, because the pigs will drop dead in an instant.
Scott does a lot of good
I'm
auction
worried
here.
about my
He does
youngest
a
trying
lot
to ride
of
the damn
good-
thing.
They've got their own personalities too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like a dog.
Oh yeah.
They hurt like
Why?
bitches when they bite.
Imagine that.
We just got a couple
They had-
of this year.
They had up there at the state fair this was years ago, when kids were showing. They got, when they were right next to each other, they somehow got too close and they were fighting. And you got those, they're like a little panel you stick down to keep them. And some lady that obviously had never been around pigs stuck her hand in there,
Oh.
pulled them back, and she pulled back about that much is all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pigs are, I'm not a pig person. But we had them when I was young. I didn't like them then, still don't like them.
They
like to
taste
eat
good
it.
on a sandwich.
Yes,
bet.
hey, I
Yes,
like
they
the
do.
ham. How is your pork chop? Well done. Pork chop. They wouldn't. I mean, I think, and
We had a
part
pork
of that, the worst
We
thing
had a
is,
pork chop.
is when they're cooking. They're hard to cook, and they keep cooking. The longer when you bring them in, you cook that many pork chops, you're gonna have. Now, one they try to
Nothing
separate them.
The potatoes were good.
Pork
Yeah,
chops
and green beans is good.
that you get
I think
big, not from the
rolls
store.
there.
It's like night and day.
Oh yeah. We had one done a few years ago. That was first thing. Well, yeah, that was first thing gone. Then it was the bacon
Mhm.
back home.
So our fourth quarter was approved, and then we got our email today that said it was awarded. So Kelly or somebody,
Did you get it?
somebody will be getting a check from the state for our fourth quarter.
Good deal.
Should be
Our 25 has been submitted.
checking the mail.
No, that's we haven't got we got the submittal, we haven't got the approval for it yet. So that should hopefully come this week.
Good. Real good news.
Do you have a total on that? Would you know what the fourth quarter reimbursement should be?
I could get you an answer when I get back down. If Chuck has my new computer up.
I will just, I'll just tell Rick that one's gonna come through then, because if he knows
I'll
the
shoot him,
amount.
yeah, I'll shoot him
Hi.
an email.
Okay.
That way you know what to look for. They need to mark all them when they get them from the state,
know.
but
You
they
would think,
they
but
don't do it. They'll lump everything together. You have to go through and pick out what office got it. That's the
Huh.
worst thing.
The best way to handle that is though, if you are expecting money or funds and you know what that is, you let Rick know that you are expecting funds in this amount from the state, and then that eliminates all the
flag.
guessing and
Yep.
questioning.
Makes it a lot simpler.
So anytime I
Makes
apply for a
sense.
grant, I take him a copy of the
Mhm.
page that has that amount on it, so that I know. But and then sometimes the state will send money for something that you don't know what it's going to be until it gets here. So
Makes sense.
I had an individual stop by in the office the other day. It was a tree guy. We never made any decisions on what we were going to do, when we were going to do that, how we were going to put it out for bid. So we need to be thinking about that as well. The trees, what all we're going to do, when.
I thought we was gonna do. What did they say?
Okay, but when
Rick?
you
5 trees.
when you do
Yeah.
a
5 trees.
now that you know which trees that they are,
Yeah.
are you going to have the company? Because when we put it up, it has to be specific to, okay, we
Okay.
have this many trees that need trimmed, this many.
Mhm.
You don't have to care about what kind of tree it is. Or are you going to put it out for, please come to the courthouse and give us a quote on these trees that we need?
No.
We need to put it out there. We just got to figure out how we want to put it out.
We need an
I'm with
RFP for it. So we wouldn't know what to bid.
Then you're going to have specifics.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Cause you would, where's this outfit out of?
I don't know. He just was cruising through. I
Complete?
don't know.
Never heard of them.
I don't know if he's seen the big white X's on the tree and went,
Yeah.
ooh. But
Well,
anyways,
we need to,
we need to come up
them
with some
gone,
kind of
and then we need the stumps ground out. Cause we're gonna wanna put trees back in. That'll be a different. You know?
so we need to work on that
Never heard of it,
one of these days.
but that doesn't mean a whole lot.
He said he was an arborist
That's
too.
what I mean.
Yeah.
He said that he noticed we had some sick trees and
Really?
was he wanting to help. And I said, oh, did you see the big white X's out there where we're going to take them out? He was like, well, I can do that too, but I was talking about saving them. So
Give them a shot.
I don't know. I said, sure, I'll take your card.
Does he have a last name? Was
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
probably
know.
need to get done pretty quick, actually, if we're gonna do it. You don't wanna wait till winter.
yeah.
Matt's owner, Matt. KTK MDFforestry.com.
All right. Let's see. Would that also be to replant some trees?
That would be completely up
That's up
to
to
you
us,
guys.
Steve.
I mean,
I'd
that's
put
what I-
that out separate.
Okay.
That way we get the trees gone. Make sure what we're. Healthcare and forestry. Grading from excavation, grading and site. I'm Matt. Get a quote. Locations. Jackson, Cass, Bates, and Henry County. Serving the Kansas area. Still
think he
doesn't say
did-
where they're at.
I think he said he did some work for the city. So.
It's 816-933. There's a big. Can't see that. Oh, there he is.
Matt Hilbert.
Matt Hubert.
I don't know.
Primary operator. Is that the guy that's in?
I'll come up with the draft.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah.
can look at
Let's get,
Thursday, and we'll
try to get something down.
iron out like the details. Like I'll just come up with the draft, the line, the timeline, and then you guys can fill in the details if that's okay.
We may wanna,
So it'd just be the list of the trees for
You can
removal.
have like
list of
scope of work, the schedule,
Mhm.
like what their timeline's going to be, the cost, and
The specs for it,
yeah,
what they're gonna be required to do.
insurance and liability.
I
You're
forgot
going to
about
want that on there. They shouldn't have to have any permits, but I don't know.
They won't have to here.
They won't. Well, I know not through us, but it's in the city. I don't know if they'll have to have any.
Not long as we're on our
Not on the
ground.
courthouse lawn.
Courthouse
Okay.
on, you don't have to worry about the city.
Those are just the things that
Yeah.
come to the top of my head.
what do we
You got
normally do for
crane.
like cleanup?
I think that would be in the scope of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, clean up.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Uh,
wouldn't want to see all the good wood go to waste.
That's kind of on the company. We're not gonna. You don't want to be like, but we'll do something with the wood, and then you've got to.
Yeah,
then we
You
gotta
just
get rid
wanna,
of
yeah.
yeah, we don't want the wood. Crane, we got, Crane does it. Who's the other one?
Osland does it.
Who's down at Deepwater?
Pete Young.
Huh?
Pete Young.
Pete Young.
Joey Cooper does it.
Yeah.
Who?
Oops.
Coop's Tree Service, I think is what it's called, isn't it, Kelly?
Coop,
Coop's Tree Service.
where they at?
Calhoun.
Okay. Who else around?
One thing that I kind of remember from the last time when we did this was we had to hire a different company to do the stump grinding
Mm-hmm.
because the ones that would take down the trees didn't
Didn't
do
have-
the stump grinding.
Yeah.
So that's something also to think about. If that's a requirement, then that's going to eliminate some of these ones that we're talking about because they don't have stump grinding services.
Well,
Now, whether or not they contract out with somebody to do the stump grinding for them, would be one thing. But
I think it'd be a good idea to get, when we're doing it, take the stump and get rid of it, grind it out. That way you clean up the ground, and then hopefully you'll be able to figure out setting a tree.
I 100% agree that it all needs to be done. I'm just
Yeah, but
was
I mean-
I
saying
see what
that-
Kelly's
Well,
saying. They're,
yeah,
we
but
might
I'd-
be able to get a better bid for removal of the trees, and they get a separate bid for.
Right, I'm
grinding
not
stuff.
sure how
Uh,
because a lot, like I said, a lot of those companies don't do stump grinding.
Right.
Then you gotta clean it.
Yeah.
I guess my thoughts is
Do it all in one swoop.
be cheaper.
Probably would, because otherwise you're gonna cut it down. Somebody else is gonna come in and clean it up. They're gonna grind it and they're gonna leave it. They're not gonna pick it up.
That's what a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Now, if you have the people that do the removal, seems like they'll pick up, clean up while they're doing it, even the grind.
Or if you put cleanup and disposal in your scope of work for the tree company who's cutting it down, then they're not going to wait for the stump grinding company to come do their thing and then come back and clean it. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
there needs to
Yeah.
be.
However,
Yeah.
we do the bids, it's gotta. I see what Kelly's saying. It's gotta have all this.
I just put it all in there and let them figure it out. If they want to hire another company to do the,
I agree,
Stump
Jim.
grinding.
I think that we
That's up
should
to
put
them.
stump grinding and cleanup in our scope of work, and then that's up to the
Then we're
company to
done.
figure out
Figure
how.
it out.
They can figure it out. My big thing is then we're not on the hook for anything else. We're just, because otherwise they'll say, well, I don't want to clean that. Because we need this one, we need to get a fast growing tree over there. This guy may not be all that bad.
And we're just removing, we're not doing any trimming. I guess that was my other question. We're just having them do removal. That's it.
We need some trim too.
I say add it in with it. If they can remove them, they can surely trim them.
Yeah.
Be the removal of however many trees. I think it's 5, and then pruning, trimming of.
I just don't know how to do that, but I know just like the tree over there, it's got the dead.
Well, that one's going to be removed.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that was going to be gone, but some of them just got some dead limbs up in there, and they need to be thinned out.
Well, that's what I meant by trimming them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Green Acre Farm and Outdoor Services?
I've
They're
heard
here
of
in
that.
Clinton. They
Yeah.
do it all.
Here in Clinton?
Yep.
I haven't heard of Green Acre.
Professional stump grinding.
Who is it?
They
So-
they
Green
take
Acre.
trees down. They stump grind. They even plant them.
Well, hey.
Green Acre.
They're right off of Ohio. It looks like
Really?
13 in Ohio. That's what it's showing. Did you see Chad Cooper?
Joey Cooper.
Oh, there's a Chad Cooper gave a review. That's what I was wondering.
Well, let's get a scope, then we can figure out who sent it to.
Jeremiah Brooks and Lydia Bronner are the owners.
Of Green Acre.
Green Acre what?
Green Acre Farm and Outdoor Services. Says they're on Route B in Garden City,
Oh,
but it showed
Clinton?
they're out there. They got an office or something in Clinton.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. That's on 18. I thought it said 13. It's 18.
Well, we can add them to our list of companies to send it to.
Is that how we're going to do it, or we're going to put it in the paper?
You'd do both.
Okay.
But we know Crane, all the ones local, you certainly want to send it to Coops, Crane, all the ones that are. I can't remember. It seemed like there was a company called B or something that did our stump grinding and tree work the last time. But I don't remember what it's called.
Did you say Beaver?
Uh-huh.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's an eager beaver.
City's taking out about 10 trees out of our artesian park out. So they're going through the same process right now.
I bet that's the guy that's the work he must be doing for the city.
They were talking about eager beaver stump grinding.
That's the thing. I don't know how many of these companies will actually stump grind, because I think the last time we had a company come in and cut them down, and then we had to hire Eager Beaver because that company didn't have stump grinding services. So that's why I brought that up.
That would give us a more of a wide array of
Hmm.
bids
Right.
as opposed to, because Pete's got the setup. And I don't Eager Beaver then, but I don't know if Coop does.
Right. And I don't know if Eager Beaver cuts them down or if
Yeah.
they just stump grind,
Right.
you know, so.
One may have a bucket truck where the other one may not.
Right. That's why I brought that in, because I'm pretty sure the last time we had to also have a different company come in. But if we leave that up to the tree company, then we're out of the middle of it. This, you quote it to us with the cost of stump grinding, whoever you have to hire, whatever. You know.
Right.
I don't think your trees are tall enough to have the problem I have. My trees are about twice as tall. Buckets don't do it. You gotta have to have a climber. And that's real hard to find.
And the
I know a guy that'll
specifics.
climb. I do know that. I don't know if he'd come here. He's from Drexel.
So if we say we have 5 trees to remove and 6 trees to trim and prune, that would give anybody that wasn't close enough to run over here an idea of how to bid that out. If we don't put like exact numbers in there, they're not going to know without actually coming up here and looking. So I think the more specific we can be on how many trees we need to remove and how many trees we need to prune, trim,
Mm-hmm.
the better quote that we'll get. Because if we just say we need some trees removed and we need some trees trimmed, so we
Yeah, I
need a
tell them how many.
specific.
Definitely.
I know we
Yeah,
have.
Then
Tell
you
'em.
want them to, you
Well,
want
I
them to
would-
come
I
here and look.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would almost make it mandatory
Yes.
that they come look at it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get a price and then get out there and go, oh, but you
Mhm.
didn't tell me this.
This way you'll know what they're talking
Right.
about trimming, trees that need to be trimmed, and then the trees that's
I like
coming
the
out,
idea.
we know. If they're trimming, that'll let them give you an estimate, and I don't care. They'll just have to make that decision themselves. But we need to get on top of that.
Something else ought to be. Oh, sorry. I'll wait for a second.
Huh?
I'll wait for a
Oh, I'm
second.
good.
Well, I didn't know if we still, if there's any other talk for the tree stuff that's kind of changing gears on us.
Oh. Did you squirrel, Jake?
I squirreled.
Bird.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
What?
Hey, Kelly. Is there any group or anything scheduled for the
She brought more. Thank you.
courthouse lawn or the bandstand for 9/11?
For 9/11,
Yeah, September 11th.
the fire department, city chamber, Main Street always do a
Is that the 911 committee?
ceremony out here on
Yep.
the south, on this corner.
They was wanting permission to do it this year. Too.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I meant to ask about that last week. I just
September 11th.
forgot. Yeah.
7 o'clock or something like that in the morning.
It's always early.
Mhm.
I don't have a time, but yeah, 7.
That's the way it always has been.
Something we talked about a while back. We haven't made a decision on. Of course, we was waiting on deciding, but the Lucretius stuff for storage out of this jail.
We haven't got a container. Or we haven't
Well, we
figured
didn't
out
decide
what
what
to
we
do with
want to
it.
do.
That's right.
I just hate to
We need
bombard her with, hey, you gotta get your stuff out next week.
Well, we need to find out what she wants for sure. Now, if it's a regular Connex, something like what 911 put in, we don't need nothing like that. That's a high dollar bill.
Well,
I
that's
know we
exactly what she's wanting. She came in here and told you
That's
guys
gotta-
that
She
that's
told
what she's
us.
wanting. We
Uh-huh.
asked her.
So she's been in here a couple different times.
Yeah.
If it's a Connex like 911 with air conditioning and heating in there to keep it humidity, everything perfect.
You're almost gonna have to have it climate controlled so it doesn't, if it gets damp in there, humid, and it's paper.
I guess what I'm looking at is what's the difference in the jail and putting it in the, because I guarantee papers over in the, we can look at some of them over in the containers. Because if it's not wet, that's where it is down here.
Well, down
Humidity.
here, it'll get
Yeah,
wet.
it gets wet.
Yeah, I do know
And-
that for a
and-
fact.
What's happened to all them? They put them over there.
You asking Kelly?
I think it was just a rhetorical question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just
See, I wasn't
figured
for
I
sure
would keep
either.
my opinions to
I was there
myself.
looking at Kelly. She was sitting there thinking, all of it, she had something to say.
We don't have a concrete slab.
But I think-
anywhere.
First off, we need to get Lucretia and we need to talk to her about
Well, she's
Well, if we
we've
have
asked her in
concrete
here
slab,
twice, and
we'll have-
we've talked to her about it, and she told you what she wanted. We just don't have a location. We didn't have a location. to put it. We didn't come up with a location for her to. I mean, we've had her in here twice to ask her what she wanted, and she's told you one of those Connex would work. And
That's what I was having a hard time remembering since it's been so long. If that was
it was
good or
just we
she
didn't
needed-
have anywhere. We
'Cause
didn't know where
Dennis
to go
said he
with
could
it.
Build shelves in it. Dennis had made the comment he could build, if we did that, he could build shelves in there.
Yeah.
Well, we talked behind the 911 building, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was brought up.
Extension office
Yeah,
area was
yeah.
brought up. Yeah.
But we never did know whether we got enough room or put it there.
How big does it, did she say? How
I don't
big?
know if she said a size.
I don't remember his size
I
either.
mean,
specific.
unless we're gonna do something somewhere else, we need to make, I wouldn't get something that she's gonna outgrow,
Right.
because it's probably gonna be a while before
Right.
something else transpires.
Yeah. And I understand that things are going digital, so they're not going to have as much paper as they used to have to store, but they still have to store all the paper that they already have. So I thought it was a matter of us coming up with somewhere to put it. Was the last.
Well, that was what I was under the understanding, but I remember we talked about it and then we hadn't talked about it again since.
Well, whenever I got finding out a little more about the comics, this is what you're talking. Just like the main reason for heating and cooling, just like most things, because of computers. They're running all the time. There's a lot of difference.
Well, I don't remember if she said if she would need. I don't think she said
I
it
don't
needed to
think
be
she-
heated and cooled.
Yeah, I'm not sure she said anything about.
Just
climate
needs to be
control.
dry.
Yeah.
And
It needs to be dry and rodent proof. Was kind of her
yeah,
requirements.
you see, I'll tell you what, we can go over there and look at that one we got over there. See
Which
if
one's
there's any
that?
rodents ever been in.
What, the one out at the road and bridge?
Yeah.
Jim, there has been rodents in it. We've already all
has?
come to that conclusion.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. I've never been in.
We
I
talked
haven't
about
been in
it.
either.
We talked about it. She had went and looked with Dennis and
Okay.
said it was not going
She
to
said-
be sufficient.
All right, then there
Um,
were. I didn't know that. But I don't know the answer to it.
She needs something airtight where nothing can get in.
Well, we may have to seal it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you want in it tomorrow for something else.
Well, you don't seal the door.
But I think location was the issue. We didn't know where to put it the last time when we talked about this. We didn't know.
I was thinking in behind the
Space.
jail 911 extension office is where we kind of narrowed down our search to. Location,
Is it on concrete? Or are you just setting it on dirt?
it'd be gravel. I
Well,
think there's a
man,
big gravel lot over
I'd say if you get something, we're gonna need to put it on concrete. You don't want to set it and not have it on concrete.
I think you're better off on
I
concrete.
agree in the
Oh,
long
definitely.
run. That
Yeah.
concrete
Be
would
done
be the
with it
best.
once you're done.
Not that I have a
But
vote.
let's see what we got room for.
You have to go
Because you got a
through-
driveway going around from the jail,
Mhm.
and the trash truck goes in there and picks up trash
Mhm.
over there. And 911 goes in the back gate
back
there.
in. Yeah.
So you got a lot of things going there, and I don't know how much room is left.
And also think about, in our dreams someday, the future, we may have a justice center. You sure hate to put something somewhere where you're going to have to move it. So think about that too when you're dreaming about a justice center.
Is there too
No, I
much to
guess we-
digitize?
Sorry?
Is there too much to digitize?
I can't speak
Time-wise.
for her office. It
would
was
be
my
nice.
understanding that yes.
It would
Scan
be
all that in
nice.
and throw out the paper?
Yeah, it would be nice if we could digitize everybody's, because then you eliminate the justice center completely. If the biggest issue is there's no storage. If you got rid of every bit of storage, you got plenty of room. Just right now, granted, you got all the other issues that are going on here, but that alleviates and I guarantee you it's not gonna cost you $10 million to get your stuff digitized as opposed to buying or building a justice center. It's gonna be a whole lot cheaper. And at some point, you're gonna have to get digitized. I
Well,
mean,
they're
it's-
working on it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
they've been
It's a huge
backlogged.
undertaking.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
about
and like my stuff, the commission books that I have, those are permanent. I cannot do nothing with those. I cannot get rid of those, even though they're scanned, filmed. They are permanent records. Now, going forward, we won't have that type of record, but we still have to deal with what we do have. And at the circuit clerk's office, they have a ton of storage downstairs, paper that they have to keep. I mean, it's as soon as the state laws catch up to 2025.
Yeah, it'll be about 2050.
Main reason I want to bring that up is so
That's
we
why-
didn't drop the ball on it. So continue to think about it.
I mean, could we even down at the jail, the old jail, in the parking lot? Could you drop it there?
That's the way it could be.
I mean, that's out of
Wouldn't have no-
everybody's way.
Might be
It's
able to
got concrete.
Slide it up to the.
Be easy access to get it in.
You're talking about the garages?
Well, I
Depending
didn't
got
on
that
how
garage.
you got rid of that land.
See, you got that
though,
garage
because you guys
back
are
there.
talking about the jail
Yeah.
donating that or doing whatever you're doing with that. You just have to make sure that
You'd have access to it.
Well, like Kelly's saying, if we donated, we donated everything, land,
building and everything.
I mean, unless you have it like.
Well, we hadn't
surveyed
talked
off and
about the
kept a
garage
piece.
back there, that wasn't included when we talked to them about that. We're just gonna keep them back there.
Okay. I figured they got the whole thing. So we walked away from the whole thing.
No, we don't walk away from the building.
Well, nothing's in stone. You
No.
haven't just talked about it, so
Right,
nothing's been.
nothing's down to black and white. Cause there's not black and white, they got a lot of issues too.
I do what's most convenient.
Say it's
Right,
for
asphalt,
us.
I believe, down there.
Is that it?
I don't think
So
it's
what?
concrete. I think it's asphalt.
Yeah, I think it is
Asphalt
too.
parking lot. But it would still
Well,
work.
It's still.
Concrete's easy to fix there. Other than tore a 40-foot pad, 20-foot or whatever it's gonna be. Well, the big thing, we don't have any land anywhere, that's a problem. Oh, we buy one of these old houses around here and use that for a lot.
But you are right, we need to do something.
Yeah, we can't
Get
just
it,
wait.
Drag. I mean, those basically your two or three, whatever, 911, the other, those are probably your only options.
The extension has gravel, doesn't it? It's not paved, it's gravel all the way
Gravel.
around it, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, if
Not a
we,
very wide
if they didn't
spot.
need the parking on those side, we'd set it right there.
Parking on the other side of where?
911 or the old
Extension.
extension office, where the extension office is, on the back side. Or
And it
pad next to water power tower and put it right there. And I don't know whether we'd have enough room there, or we might. Cause see, Aaron's got rid of that boat and a bunch of stuff too.
How big are we gonna need? Did
I'd
she
go
give
40
us an
footer.
idea?
I'd go 40 foot.
What are they, about 15 feet wide, 20 feet wide? I think, that's
Roughly.
just trying to picture it in my mind.
I mean, those lanes are 20 to 15.
Did you look
Well,
up
that's
the
800 square feet.
I got we'd probably want to get an updated one, but a new one is to dropped 40-foot container delivered to Clinton, $4,600. $20-footers about $1,000 less.
Is that to rent them or buy them?
That's to buy it.
How much?
4,600 delivered. That's for a 40-footer. A 20-footer's 3,500. How to get it delivered?
Who was it had talked about something? There's a 40-foot high cube shipping container.
Did she say where, I mean, since this is gonna be her location, did she say, I mean, did we tell her different places? I mean, apparently the three options we've had, which one she thinks she would rather have it at?
I don't know that she ever said she really had a preference.
I don't know if
Okay.
we ever really asked.
Right, I don't know that.
Here's your different sizes right there, containers. A 40-foot, you're looking at 2.40 feet mils. And where's my feet on the other side? It doesn't do the width of feet. You see?
40-footer is 8 foot wide.
8 foot, yeah, but I'm talking about, here it is.
That's the exterior.
Exterior dimension. 8.5 foot wide, or 8 foot wide.
Man, I thought they were wider.
So there's a piece.
Interior is 39.5 and 7.9.
You are Kelly?
There's a piece of that old jail lot that we deeded to 911 for their
Tower.
Mhm.
tower.
Let me look up a copy.
So the easiest
Which
thing,
they're in
if we're gonna have to pour concrete anyways, might be just to square that off where we did that. Take that other corner. This is the piece that we gave to 911. You square that off. This would be just open lot. I don't know how
Mhm.
big it is. I mean, what does 911 need back there? They may have to get a truck back there for equipment. I don't know how big their tower is. But you could square that off. Keep this little piece right here. Put your thing in there. I don't know.
If it's only 8 feet wide, it doesn't have to be very wide.
Well, this is where the garage is at, right? Right here.
Mhm. This is out front of.
It's either
where the
that
diner-
or you're gonna have to like take this piece right here. This way.
Uh-huh.
I don't think having it by the street is a good idea like that, unless you put a privacy fence or something around it.
No offense. We get too carried away, we're gonna look like slumlords.
Right. And then I'll go back up here. Oh, this is fun.
How is that working from the side?
I'm getting there. It's just taking me a minute.
Oh, this is. Hmm. Hmm.
All right, here's behind the sheriff's office. This is the extension office, sheriff's office.
Where's the extension?
911. Right here, this little building.
Okay.
But this piece right here is actually the water company. This isn't us. I imagine they just gave us an easement to use this inlet right here.
Yeah.
That is our lot, and it's not very. That's 911's. That's 911's.
And it wouldn't have to be permanent. I mean, we could eventually do something different. Sell the container.
We own this lot too, don't we?
That's where
Across
they're
the
gonna
street.
put the parking lot if we build when we build the Justice
Yeah.
Center. If we win.
It's where they have the dog training or whatever.
Yeah,
But we
right
do
in.
own that lot as well. There really is no room behind the sheriff's office. And if the water company owns this, then we can't do anything with that part of the parking lot.
Yeah, but the water company doing them.
They own
Yeah.
this. They own this part.
They do. Okay, then they do.
According to here, Henry
Yep.
County Water Company, so we can't use that.
No, they won't let us in there. So that'd be the city.
That narrows it down.
What about that space between the building and the generator? Or they got the armored car set
Well, the armored car's
Gone.
gone there.
It's gone.
Yeah, I'm just.
But
I was using it as a reference.
they
for
have to
about-
be able to get out of the Sally Port. I mean, if they have anything to store, like, yeah, they got rid of their boat, they got rid of that, but that doesn't mean they're never going to have something again. They've got to have some kind of a location to put things like that. You can't take away all of their free parking. I mean, you just can't. And really, that is literally the only place that they have to utilize for that kind of stuff. I mean, if they have, I guess the boat was ours. It wasn't one that they had for a crime or something. It was the
It's
sheriff's
ours.
office
That's
boat.
what sheriff is. And
So if it's just been sitting there for years and years and they've never needed that space, then it's probably likely that they won't need that space.
How long was the armored car?
But again, the
20.
dumpster's here. Right here. So you got to be able to get in and out of that. I just don't know what this would be right here. That's the
How about where
generator.
the? I mean, this isn't ideal by any means, but I mean, it's an option. Since the armored SWAT truck is gone, set one
Like right there in
right
line
where
with
the
that.
truck was set.
Like in line with the generator right here.
And in that case, we could do a 20-footer. We wouldn't have to do a 40-footer because of the space.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still get in the generator, and then they could still get
Yep.
to the dumpster and still get in behind the generator.
Yep.
And it's already concrete.
True.
And then you could run power off of the building into it to where put lights in there.
And it'd be pretty darn secure.
we're
Yeah.
And
God help them if they want to
Picture- no, this is the jail.
Okay, jail.
Picture this as a Connex trailer instead of an army truck,
Pretty much, exactly.
right in this location.
As long as they can get it. Yeah. Because that army truck, hell, that damn, well,
It's up there forever.
yeah, but
so-
how long was, I'm just thinking.
I'm guessing it was 20
I don't
foot
think
long.
it's probably at least, yeah. Because there's no, armored car deal.
And if it stuck out a little bit further out than what the truck does, you still got plenty of room to maneuver.
That seems like a pretty solid idea.
In that case, we better call it a day.
Well, I mean, it's just as good as
Well, we're so limited on options.
well, if like you said, if you think of that army truck as like a container, it fits perfectly right there, and it's set there forever. So
My only concern is they had to get in to the generator. Of course, we cut out the other side. Figure out something.
well, even with that, they still can go in the little inlet there on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look like too bad of a spot.
The thing is, you don't get in it very often.
Well, you don't get in the storage very often, but you still have to have it. I mean, we've got to get it out of that jail if we're going to do something with the jail. So I'm gonna move my stuff onto Dennis's shed where they built the shelves because it's
Well, if we put one there, you can put your stuff in there if you'd like. Of course, you may not want it with her stuff.
I think she's wanting
by yourself.
no
Yeah.
access by anybody else.
And that makes
So,
sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. I get it.
I did see where they cut out the sides and you can put in like a regular entry door in them now,
Mhm.
to where we could section it off if we
Mhm.
had to.
Right.
You can stack them on top of each other. Put them up
Or
there.
bunk beds.
Yeah, have bunks.
I've
Bunks.
seen some neat houses made out of it.
We got some up in Kansas City,
Yeah.
down inner city.
And if it had to be climate controlled,
I don't think that was a requirement
I don't
that she
remember it
said.
being.
I don't remember her saying that she needed it.
I just can't see
Matter of
why
fact, I think she said it didn't have to be.
I think so too. She just said rodent.
rodent stuff. And I'll agree with that, but you can,
You're not gonna get.
You could seal.
rodents in a
No.
kayak.
No, but I mean,
you can seal it up.
How you gonna get in, Jim?
I'm talking about the round the doors and stuff. Shut it.
You're
I'm
not-
hoping it doesn't have holes. That's why I was concerned when you said something about rodents, but if they leave them doors open all the time, I guarantee it's gonna be mice. That's what happens.
if they want in, they'll find a way.
I don't even want to think about the amount of rodents down there in that building.
Oh, surely not. There are no rodents in that.
You'd
old
almost
jail.
have to go through everything. Make sure you evict them all before moving.
Hey, the big thing is how much of it's good yet.
Well, anything in the basement is
Yes,
just
sir.
detrimental. But up on that top floor where our stuff is, it's in
It's
the
good.
cells. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
It's good and dry.
yeah.
How about the leak we had?
I don't know where you had your leak.
No, I don't know.
I haven't been down there. It shows you how many times we use our records that are down there. I haven't been down there and I can't even tell you how long.
Well, I'm just guessing they won't be long. Darren's group's gonna be coming to
Well,
us. and
for
be like,
sure.
"Hey,
Hey,
For
I
sure.
think it's gonna be good too.
you what?
I don't see how that's gonna work out great. I really don't.
I'm not following you.
I don't see how it's gonna work out great. What they think, 14
Oh.
days. Every 14 days, somebody's gonna be moving out, moving in, and they'll have a job.
I think it'd be a better idea to figure out why they're bringing them down here and then turning them loose, other than the
Right.
fact that they're making money off of it.
Well, yeah, they're making money.
Compass is,
That was helpful.
Yep. that's something we need to figure out how we can stop that.
Compass Health is behind it.
Yeah, they get paid. Every person they bring in, they make money off of. But then when they're done doing whatever it is, and I don't even know what it is that they're doing, they turn them loose because you're seeing more and more and more. I got no problem helping people, but apparently that ain't working, or they'd be off the streets.
Yeah, but I don't know what the answer for that would be though. That's
Well, if they bring them down here, they need to be responsible for it. I mean, you're bringing somebody down to help or to take care of them, you don't do whatever it is you do and then say, see ya, and go put more money in your checking account.
yeah, I see your point.
I mean, that's what that is, what's doing it, that's where they're coming from.
Anything else? I make a motion to adjourn meeting.
Second that.
You second?
Mhm.
Motion been made and seconded to adjourn the meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.